Hello. So today I'm gonna show you some of my favorite places in the country. But before we start, I should warn you that I really like nature. So I hope you share that passion. For this video, I took a bus and went near the mountains. In Russian, bus will be автобус. In general, I really enjoy spending time in the wilderness when there's silence and you can just stay away from the city for some time. So now we're heading back to the civilization, and I would like to show you a bit of the city center as well. We have a lot of parks there, and I really enjoy spending time there as well. This park is located in the city center and it's called Ilham. We have a lot of different sculptures of poets, philosophers, and other noteworthy people from the past. And I think those sculptures are quite interesting, so I would like to show you some of them. And sculpture in Russian is skulptura, so it's pretty similar. And this is one of the local buses. Some interesting looking flowers. tree in Russian is дерево. In Ashgabat, we also have many white buildings, so I would like to show you that part of the city too. For this video, I also went to the Ferris wheel to get some better views of the buildings. I hope this short video gave you some idea of what the nature looks like here, what the architecture is like in Ashgabat. And if you have any questions or would like to chat, feel free to email me anytime. I will be happy to hear from you. And this is me.
There are lots of interesting and beautiful places here, so I couldn't decide the place, so there will be some videos and photos of other places too. So we have very beautiful gardens, and we have football matches, food festivals, Turkmen weddings, yoga classes, inclusive festivals, places for the Turkmen horses, international concerts, sometimes my concerts, and battle places for dancers.
Hello everyone, my name is Kristina, and today we will be talking about my favorite places in Ashgabat. And first place will be Ashgabat Mall. It's right there, but to get there we need to go through this long park which we call like Atamarat Allee.
Geçmişim geleceğime de karalan beni parla Yüreğim törüneme parla Yitirdim önüme sağla Dumanım bilemez benim parla Benim parla, beni sağla Yüreğim törüneme parla.
And finally we are here. It is Ashgabat Mall, and by the way now we have a golden hour. Golden hour in Russian will be Zolotoy Zakat. Zolotoy Zakat. So it was opened in 2021. That means it's a very new shopping center. We have lots of things to do there, like
Yüreğim törüneme bağla Yitirdim önüme sağla Dumanım bilemez benim bağla Benim bağla.
By the way, it's a Turkmen song, the song of my friend. How do you like it?
Yitirdim önüme sağla Dumanım.
But now we are going to another place that Karar. It's also a shopping center. I like it more, so we are going there.
I also love our streets because they are bright and clean, and by the way, Berkarar was opened in 2014.
Now we're here in a Berkarar in the second floor in my favorite restaurant named MV. So we already ordered some food, and after we eat we will go through the Berkarar, so stay with us. Now we're going to
There are two photos of Berkarar where it's exhibition and the Christmas preparation. So I also will share some photos of our city. And also I want to thank the organizers of this exchange, and thank you for watching.
Hello everyone, my name is Maral. I am studying at Prep4Success first level. Today, I want to tell you about my favorite musical instruments and my favorite song.
Assalamu alaikum Maral. Greetings from me. How are you?
Слава Богу, я хорошо. А как ты?
Alhamdulillah. Я тоже хорошо. Could you please explain to me about your 4 favorite Turkmen musical instruments?
Sure, the dutar consists of 3 parts. First part is given the title of pumpkin. Second part is referred to as reed, and third part is called the cap. Cork is created from mulberry tree. The older mulberry tree, the higher the quality of cork. The term dutar means 2 strings. The sound produced by these 2 strings capable of evoking feelings, sadness, happiness, and pride. So, when discussing musical art, the voice of Turkmen people stand out as the most prominent among all musical instruments. My second favorite musical instrument is flute, which is recited in Turkmen Tuduk. The oldest musical instrument in the world, discovered by archaeologists, is a pipe-shaped flute that is 40,000 years old. A tongue flute is a small, thin tooth-like tongue. It sounds similar to a Russian flute. It's the size of a pencil. And third, my favorite musical instrument is gajak. You can see the Turkmen national gajak, mainly made of mulberry tree, stem and plum ears, an iron pole, a lid made of ox leather fish from or bellied nut. The cage is made of cane or other wood, and a horse's hair is attached to it. And the last one is gopuz. The high melodious sound of a gopuz depends on both the steel it is made of and the skill of the player. Beards and grooms play the bell when they are sewing, hiking, or relaxing. I am so happy to make this video. Thank you so much for your attention. I love you all. Hello. Привет. Salam. Ni hao. Salam. Ahlan ve sahlan.
Gönüllerde hasretin var, yürekler aşkınla çarpar. Sensiz dünya bizlere dar. Selam sana ey kutlu yar. With submission, faith and patience, you convey the noble.
Привет, ребята! I'm Dolan. Turkmenistan is a relatively small country. Nevertheless, there are a lot of places to visit in here. In this video, I'm going to show you several of them, the most favorite places of mine to spend time and have fun with my friends or family. The first place I would like to start this video with is Avaza. Avaza is a national tourist zone of Turkmenistan. It's a resort in the east of the Caspian Sea located in the Balkan Velayat. Today, Avaza includes clean beaches, restaurants, bars, hotels, cottages, amusement parks, and much more. People spend their time in Avaza eating at fancy restaurants, having fun on pool or foam parties with local DJs, renting yachts. Also, people go to the beach to sunbathe and to enjoy spectacular view of the Caspian Sea and our excellent beaches. The next place I really like visiting in Turkmenistan is Nohur. Nohur is a small village located in the mountains in Ahal Velayat. It takes approximately 2 hours to get to Nohur from capital of Turkmenistan, Ashgabat. People all over the country like visiting Nohur for its beautiful, intact nature, simple and hospitable people, and local attractions such as enormous centuries-old tree, Дерево Чинара, and the highest peak of Köpetau mountain called Uchkuyi, and much more. People come here to recharge their batteries and enjoy the nature. Also, creative people come here for inspiration. Interesting fact about Nohur is that it is included in the top 100 the most romantic places in the world. Another place I would recommend anyone to visit in Turkmenistan is the gorge situated in the Köpetau mountain. This place is filled with various plants and animals. On top of that, there is a river called Tikadiap, really beautiful river, and a waterfall. Usually people come to this place because of the river and waterfall, and when I go to Tikadiap with my friends, we make picnics, we jump into the water from cliff and swim in the river Tikadiap. Usually we go there each summer. Another place worth of visiting in Turkmenistan is Chuli. Chuli is located on the outskirts of Ashgabat. This place is unique because of its untouched nature. Various restaurants, huge swimming pool, summer camps, beautiful nature attract people throughout the year. To have a picnic amongst nature, sunbathe and swim when it's summer, also to commemorate birthday parties, weddings, and so on. When I've been to Chile, I've met several snakes, hyena, partridge, fox, mountain goats, and many others. If you come to Chile in the early morning, you will probably meet a group of local cyclists that gather there and ride up to 100 kilometers. I hope this video inspired you at least a little bit to visit Turkmenistan someday. Thank you for watching.
Folk music is the most popular music in Turkmenistan, which is situated in Central Asia. Widespread musical instrument for performing folk music is dutar in Turkmenistan. Dutar is similar to guitar. Usual folk songs with dutar are performed with national outfits of Turkmen nation. An interesting thing about dutar is it is made by human hand. Making dutar had been developed during centuries and passed from generation to generation in Turkmen nation. So how this musical instrument is made? It is made from mulberry tree. Making a bottle of dutar started with dividing of each wood pellets into equal 4 pieces. Next step to roll off pieces into ball from by removing of parts is outside of outline borderlines made by the template with chopping and further polishing. Then a backside of body is proceeded with chopping and polishing. Baking of cover is made in tumbler for the final evaporation of wet from the dutar surface. For final dry of cover, woods should be stayed in tandoor for 24 hours. The fixation of cover on the body should be adjusted tightly to the external radius of the body. Adjusted contacting surfaces are covered with the bone glue, then attaching together tightly with strings turning around the body. After proper fixation of threads on the neck of the dutar, the method is initiating of a final tuning of the instrument. It requires from the master a musical ear and performing abilities. Now let's listen performance of this musical instrument.
Меня зовут Jennet Манглиева, и сегодня я вам расскажу о традиционной еде в Туркменистане. First, to begin with, I would like to mention that the national food in Turkmenistan is pretty similar to the national food of other Asian countries, but still it has its own distinctive features, such as lack of spices. So, talking about the traditional meal, I would like to start with the most popular meal in Turkmenistan. The most popular meal in Turkmenistan is palov. It is popular because this meal is satisfying and it has available ingredients such as rice, carrots, and meat. Meat of the palov is usually beef, but sometimes you can notice that it also can be chicken or even fish. So whenever you go to the weddings or birthdays or other events in Turkmenistan, you will 100% be certain that you will meet the meal palov. So the second meal, manti. Manti is the kind of the meal which is made of dough and the topic inside. The topping is pumpkin and meat, or the mix of pumpkin and meat. It is also popular because it is satisfying and it is so tasty, and I highly recommend you to taste this meal. And the third meal is doğrama. First, to begin with this meal, I would like to mention that people in Turkmenistan are nomadic people, so it is much comfortable for them to prepare such kind of food which is easy to cook or easy to store for a long time. So this soap doğrama is the one that is easy to prepare and has a long duration of storage. So this is the thing which makes this food popular in Turkmenistan. While preparing doğrama soup, first people make crafts such as drying the meat and the bread with onion, and at the end salting this craft, so it can be stored for the week or even longer in a fridge. So the last thing to do is just to add the boiling water for the some amount of this craft, and you will get the doğrama done. And the last meal I would like to talk about guvadak fiçi. This fiçi derived from the place Guvadak. So this name says itself about the history of this meal. So it has unusual strategy for eating. So I took guvadak fiçi to show how to eat it. First we cut the upper side of fiçi and remove it from the whole fiçi and eat it separately. Спасибо за внимание.
Hello, my name is Elizabeth. I'm a participant of Prep4Success program, and today I'm going to tell you about our Turkmen national cuisine. One of my favorite Turkmen meal is palov. In Russian we call it plov.
There is a saying among our people that palov was invented by Lukman Hakim 1,000 years ago. He named it palov ash. Each letter of it represents an ingredient that I added to the meal. P, piyaz, means onion. A, ais, means carrot. L, lahmi, meat. O, olya, oil. W, wet, means salt. A, ab, water. Ash, shalı, rice.
Hiç kıthana mokmin Hoğluk yan yerim yok Aysan ol yasin Derdin senen Gadan zangıydın ma Yitir ya thödüm Yalanlang içine Yitir ya thödüm Tüyvim ben çanlar Dostum ben adır Dımmatyen aynam Thödlötyen hadır Allah diye min fengelik Yaşım kuruşa balsa dostluk Nefsimden yegilyen özüme
Hello, my name is Jumaya Vakira and I'm a Prep4 student, and today I will talk about our Turkmen national cuisine, and together we will cook some our Turkmen dish named dograma. Dograma is something like a soup with pieces of bread, meat and onions. So today we will need only 5 ingredients: is lamb meat, onions, lamb fat and a special bread named petir. So here we have our ingredients. We have our bread petir, 2 onions, lamb meat and lamb fat. And now we have to boil our meat. We have to take it into a special pan and boil for about 2 or 3 hours. And by the way, boil in Russia will be varit. Varit. So now we need to cut 2 onions into really small pieces, like this. So we just cut it even more.
A few moments later.
So now we have these 2 chopped onions and we need to mix it with our special bread, petir. By the way, petir is without yeast bread, and in Russia bread will be хлеб. Хлеб. So now we need to mix our bread with our onion in traditional way. So first of all we need to put all our petir on our oil cloth, and on the top now we need to add all our onions like this. And now we need to cover all this onion with our petir. So that onion need to be remained inside our bread, because we need onions juice to be absorbed into our bread, like that. We have to roll up our oil cloth and put it into the sachak. Sachak is a material where we put our bread so it doesn't get winded. And now we just roll up our sachak.
Two hours later.
So after about 2 or 2.5 hours, we have our boiled meat, and now we have to get rid of all bones we have there, and after that we have to divide our meat into little pieces, like our bread. So we'll put our bones here and cut our meat there.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So we got rid of the bones in our meat and we put our meat on our petir. We also have here a top layer of our broth in which our lamb was cooked. We also added pieces of lamb fat to our broth, pieces of lamb fat to our broth, so the broth become very fatty. And we had to take this top fat and pour it over our dograma like this. After that we have to cut our meat into small pieces. Oh, now we have to mix our meat with our bread and we have to squeeze it like this. So our meat will some kind of absorb into our bread. So here I mix the bread and the meat with my broth and I guess the dograma. But dograma is usually not everyday dish, We often cook it for some important and memorable events or days. For example, birth of the child or the day before wedding. We also have lots of traditions connected to wedding. It took me about 4 hours to cook this dish, but you could see how much I got it, and that's because we've done it for lots of guests, as I said. And the grama is my favorite dish, and I really think that it's very tasty. And now you have the recipe of our Turkmen national dish, and you can try and cook it yourselves. But remember to add a little bit pepper, so it would be more tasty. It would be tastier. Bon appetit!
By the way, tasty in Russia will be вкусно. Вкусно.
Hello from Turkmenistan, or how we say in our country, Salam. My name is Leyli and I'm a student of Prep4Success program. I'm so excited to tell you about my culture and present Turkmen national holidays in this video. First is Nowruz Bayram, National Spring Holiday. It celebrates, празднуется in March 2021. Our wise ancestors believed that Nowruz is a day that nature awakens to a new life. Second, Qarashsızlık Bayramı, Independence Day of Turkmenistan, is the main state holiday of Turkmenistan. It celebrates annually, ежегодно, on September 27. Бейтараптылык Bayramı, Neutrality Day of Turkmenistan, День нейтралитета. It celebrates annually on December 12th. The Day of the Constitution and State Flag of Turkmenistan in May 18. Kurban Bayram is an Islamic, historic, исторический holiday. This holiday is an expression of friendship, дружбы, and solidarity, which aims to instill faith, morality, and respect to social foundations in people. Every year on October 6, Memorial Day in Turkmenistan is observed for countless people who died in the terrible earthquake in 1948. We celebrate National Horse Day, Национальный день коня, in last day of each April. By the way, we have a holiday like a Melon Day, which we celebrate in second Sunday of each August. Alabay Day is one of the youngest holidays in Turkmenistan. Alabay is a Turkmen ancient dog breeds, собачья порода, in earth. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so happy that now you are familiar with Turkmen national holidays. As we say goodbye in our country, sağ olun.